We went to Paris. One of the things we really loved in Paris was watching the people on the corners make crepes. I love cooking, and I really love just the feel of the European way or the Parisian way of making crepes. When we came home, we'd gone on to California and had seen them making crepes there too, and I said we should make crepes because they just are unique. You know, I was trying to Google and find an industrial kind of crepe maker because I really wanted it to look like the crepe shacks that we went into to buy crepes. And I looked for them, and they were like $3,000, $6,000, I mean, very expensive. And the thing that was worse was that they were huge. I didn't want to store it or get it out. It was not spontaneous. We were just standing around the kitchen, and I said, I just want a round piece of steel that will fit right on top of my burner. My problem-solving husband just found someone who would cut a piece of steel. And he cut this thick, rough piece of steel and brought it home. And we turned it on, we made some crepe batter, and we spun our first crepe, and we were so excited. I mean, it was exactly like we were in Paris. It was just the technique about it, and you know, how we flipped them, and it was just the way we wanted, the experience that we wanted to have. It was just a really magical day, because we'd kind of created that. We started playing with the pan a little bit, and it was really heavy. Ken started working with this guy that manufactured them to redesign it and make it a little more user-friendly, because we thought, well, it'd be nice to give these as gifts. So we went through about 10 iterations. We just really had a lot of fun in the designing of it and stuff. We kind of landed on having a handle because it is pretty heavy to lift, and so we wanted to be able to lift it off the stove. And the other thing that I absolutely loved about the pan, like I said, the industrial version was just so huge, is this pan's just tiny. The design was designed because you can't have a lip. You need it completely flat. I mean, not even a tiny lip, no lip at all. And that's why I just wanted this completely flat piece of steel. And that also bodes well for sliding it into the cookie sheet cupboard. The other thing I love about it is you can't even tell when it's left on the stove. It's low profile. You can hardly tell. It almost looks like its own little griddle. And I tried the crepe pan as a pizza stone, and it worked perfectly. And so I was pretty excited about that because 2 for 1. And then Carly, my oldest daughter, she found this flour tortilla recipe, and I'd never made flour tortillas in my life, and it was delicious. And I rolled them out. I think I can fit 6 small ones, so they're just coming off as fast as I can roll them. Put them on, flip them, roll one, put one on, flip one, roll them. So those are the kind of the 3 things that I love to use it for, but then we find that we just leave it on our stove a lot and use it for grilled cheese sandwiches. Ken cooks eggs on it, you know, whatever. It's just really great. Why it was important to me was just the whole gathering and family and friends, and just having something that is kind of slow moving, that people can have conversations, they can be involved. Like pizza, they can be making it. We just lay stuff out on the table, cream, fruit, syrup, whatever they want, and they can get creative and make it and spray cream everywhere. And it was just something really different that people would come over and think it was really cool. So what comes in the Crepe Pro kit is a 14-inch flat, straight spatula, the T-handle, and the Crepe Pro pan.